Mr. Michael Musa Adamo, Honorable Foreign Minister of the Gabonese Republic and President of the UN Security Council, heads of delegations of the UN Security Council member states, Excellencies. 14 years ago, on 26 November 2008, the city of Mumbai was witness to one of the most shocking terror attacks of our times. 140 Indian nationals and 26 citizens of 23 other countries lost their lives in a period of 4 days. In fact, this entire city was held hostage by terrorists who had entered from across the border. If much worse was averted, it was only because they ran into the collective resolve of Indian security forces, brave civilians, and the security and staff of this very Taj Hotel. All of them fought back valiantly in their own ways to ensure that the forces of evil were finally defeated. 18 members of the Indian police forces, 12 members of the Taj Hotel staff and security were martyred in the line of duty. As we pay tribute to them at this 26/11 memorial site, we salute their valor and resolve. We all recall that the victims included ordinary Mumbaikars going about their daily lives at the Chhatrapati Maharaj Terminus railway station, the patients, doctors and nursing staff at the Kama Hospital, the guests and staff of the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, of Cafe Leopold and the Oberoi Trident Hotel, the Chabad House where baby Moshe's parents were killed, and innocent bystanders on the streets. It was not just an attack on Mumbai, but an attack on the international community. Nationals of specific countries were identified before being murdered. As a result, the commitment of each and every member state of the United Nations to combat terrorism stood publicly challenged. Since then, we have endeavored to bring the masterminds and the perpetrators of this attack to justice. This task remains unfinished. Therefore, the coming together of the UNSC's Counter-Terrorism Committee to this venue is both special and significant. I thank all members of the Security Council and other member states who have joined us today in an expression of solidarity. Together, we should send out the message that the international community will never give up on holding terrorists accountable and delivering justice. 26/11 will never, ever be forgotten.
I thank you.
So that was India's Minister of External Affairs delivering his speech as India is hosting a special meeting of the United Nations Security Council Counter-Terrorism Committee. The entire meet today is extremely symbolic. Let's try and gain perspective on this very significant meet from Vinaya Deshpande, who's joining me on the phone line. Vinaya, it's happening at a very crucial time. It's important to talk about the timing of this meet. We all know that 26/11 is round the corner. Having said that, there's greater significance because we know that India's non-permanent tenure at the UNSC will also be coming to an end. This in the backdrop of Pakistan moving out of the grey list of the FATF, and not to forget China constantly blocking those joint proposals by India and the United States at the UNSC.
Well, absolutely. It's an important perspective in which this meeting happens. And remember, this is the first time that India is hosting this. This will be the first such meeting of the UNSC Counterterrorism Committee in India since its establishment in the year 2001. The permanent representative of India to the UN served as the chair of the CPC for 2022. That is why we saw that at an occasion where, a wreath-laying ceremony was held just now to commemorate the sacrifice of lives and how terror attacks, the undoubtedly 26/11 terror attack had claimed so many lives. We have seen S. Jaishankar also speak at the occasion. Now remember that this specific panel will discuss terror financing through several aspects like cryptocurrency, use of drones, new age terrorism. This is a 2-day meeting that takes place. Today's meeting is being held in Mumbai. Tomorrow, a much larger meeting will be held in Delhi, and these panelists who have come from different parts of the world will discuss the emerging technologies for the spread of terror and the issue of increasing concern of terrorism across the globe. So at the time, we are in October right now, 26/11 was an important, one of the worst terror attacks really that happened anywhere in the globe. And on that background, this informal briefing to the UN Security Council Counterterrorism Committee on combating terrorism financing in local and regional context happening in Mumbai, hosted by India for the first time, assumes great significance. Back to you.
Many thanks to you, Vinaya, for bringing all those details and putting that story into perspective for us. And with that, let's now shift